I am. Don't know what's going on tonight with all these fucking issues with the internet. Right. Let's come at Facebook. Set the what's the name over. What's the name? I don't know what what's the name is. Do you know what what's the name is? Because I don't know what's the name is. What is what's the name? Do you know what's the name? I don't. Right, go and give it a couple of minutes before I'll give you the news. But there is one little good news and a couple of bad newses. So give me a few minutes. So I'm not sure. I've already got motion detecting going off before you start anything. I'm a bit annoyed at the moment. Still problems, more problems and more problems. And right, let's quickly check the internet speed. My internet that went down a few times last night. Right, it's 264 megabits. Kind of. Keeps fluctuating between 250 and 260. 259.10 and 24 upload. So originally I was getting 135 on the internet before I actually upgraded the package deal to a better package deal. So I'm getting like a 100 gig, well not 100 gig, 100 megabit connection extra on my package deal for an extra £8. £8, 8 British pounds. Right, I don't think these are going to work. The living one's not working. I can't see the bloody screen properly. Kitchen. That works. Bedroom number 2, which is the one behind me, that works. And the one in front of me, that works. But the living room is not working. Now, I normally would have had this on Microsoft Chrome. But for some reason, Microsoft Chrome will not allow me to run the 4 Wi-Fi cameras which has got sound on them. The only way I can run them is through BlueStacks. Now, my other software is on BlueStacks as well. So I can't run 2 different versions of 2 different cameras on BlueStacks at any one time. So it's either one or the other. I did yesterday it was working okay with the software package or the webcam package on Microsoft Chrome, but for some reason every time I try to load in on the login screen, it just freezes up Edge. So Edge just keeps freezing every time I try logging in. And I've gone into the settings to see if I can uninstall Microsoft Edge so I can try reinstalling again, but no go. There ain't no uninstall feature on there. So I'm going to have to look for a program tomorrow that may allow me to uninstall Microsoft Edge completely, and then for me to reinstall it again and see if I can get it working again. And my internet has been up and down like a yo-yo today, and I mean up and down like a freaking yo-yo. And Internet Explorer, I'm getting so confused today. Virgin Media had issues last night. That's why my system, that's why the stream ended abruptly, because Virgin Media went down, and it wasn't just my area. It was throughout the whole of the UK, and it was down for 4 hours. I just kept sitting here trying to log in and refreshing and seeing it was me router and changing cables. I even bought some new RJ45 cables which turned up today, and it wasn't even them. But yeah, it had been going down last night for 4 hours. It eventually did come back up, but the speeds were really slow. I'm talking about anything from 10 megabits to 40 megabits, and it was like that from, I think it went down at 2 o'clock roughly. Then it came back up to 6, and then from 6 to about 8, it just kept fluctuating from 10 megabits up to 50 megabits, and a lot of web pages weren't loading up. So I thought, screw it, I'm just turning everything off. I'm going to go to bed, which I did do. But normally when there's an outage, the router shows like the on front of it, the little LED icons should flash, but they weren't flashing. So I thought it just might be an internet cable or something. So I waited for the internet cables to come today, which they did do. But before they came, I tested out the internet and it came back up. That's how I knew it was like 10 to 15 to like 50 megabits. So I knew it wasn't cables. And I thought, I just ordered cables last night. And now they're going to turn up. Do I really need them? I thought, well, I will keep them. So that'd be handy. So what I'd done was that when they came, I actually changed it over from the old one to a new one, just to be on the safe side. And after I'd done that, within about half an hour, Virgin Media went down again. Not just for me, but thousands of other people. I was reading on through my phone on Google reviews about Virgin Media. Thousands of people put complaints in about losing internet, especially the people at work and whatnot. So throughout the whole day until probably about 2 hours ago, my internet was on and off like a fucking yo-yo. I even tried ringing them because Andrew was messaging me about the stream about the other night where that cabinet kind of rocked a couple of times. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even hear it because I was probably too fucking busy talking. But Andrew said ring Virgin Media, 150 on your normal phone number and 0800. Well, I already had those numbers on my normal home phone number because I always ring Virgin Media through my home number because my home number is with Virgin Media. And I looked on Google and every number I found with Virgin Media was completely engaged. 2 of them wasn't in existence anymore, but the 4 or 5 that I had, sales, maintenance, complaints, and 2 other ones. So I had 0800s, I had 0333s numbers, 0345 numbers, 150 number, and I was all completely engaged. Now I kept doing tests on the internet here, and some pages would load up, some wouldn't. Even the speed test pages, I've done a Google search on speed tests, and I'll say 8 out of 10 of those would not load up. 2 of them did load up, and again it gave me really short, small internet information saying you've only got 10 megabits or 20 megabits. One of them did say 50 megabits. I saw it's going up. They'll test it again about 10 minutes later and it's gone down again. So yeah, they've been having a bit of a problem, old Virgin Media. And I'm telling you, a few 100,000 people ain't too happy with them at the moment. But I think, I don't think it's them because they're worse a threat from across the water that, the old hackers were going to hack, our internet and take our internet down. Now, the internet did go down a few weeks ago, didn't it? And that was down for 14 hours. Then 2 weeks later, which was about a month ago, it was down for 4 hours. And last night, it was down for about 4.5 hours. Then again today, throughout the whole day, on and off, on and off. So, was they being hacked? I don't know. Possibility. Why would, so many hundreds of thousands of people would lose their internet? But I've just done a speed check now anyway, and the speed check says I've got a good connection. And just running an update again, because I've been doing it all the time. I've got between 260 and 270 megabit connection. My upload speed I think was about 10 or 15 on the original 125 package, but now it's the 250 package. I'll get between 24 and 25 megabit upload. Still shitty, to be honest with you, but, you know. Now, I'm not going to do a stream tonight, apart from just a little chat one, because knowing my luck, I'll probably get some devices out and the fucking internet will go down again. So I don't know if I'm going to do a stream tomorrow yet. I'm just going to play it by ear and see what happens, see if the internet goes down again. But as I say, the static, the ones on the Florin DVR system, they've got no sound in, as you know. Now, I can run the other ones through BlueStacks, but I can't put them both on at the same time. I can either put one set on or the other set on and then flick in between, you know, time to time. I can run the outside one with one of them particular, like, you know, whatever I'm going to run. So I could, like, run the 4 Wi-Fi ones, which has got sound on, and run the other one outside as well. Or if I don't put the ones on with the sound on, I'll put the other ones on, the new ones, you know, the ones with the DVR. Those 4 and the one outside. If you see and understand what I mean. Because I've been sitting there for 2 hours trying to get it working through Edge, Microsoft Edge, and it ain't working. And the only thing is, even if it was working, it wouldn't work within the next week or two, because it's a trial, and after you finish the trial, you got to pay like £59 or something for the year. No way. So I am trying to find another way to run those cameras through, you know, a browser. But at the moment, it's only running through. It was only running through Microsoft Edge, because originally a lot of these webcams, well, not webcams, but IP Wi-Fi cameras, used to run under Microsoft Explorer. But because, you know, Microsoft wanted to be arseholes, they discontinued Microsoft Explorer, Internet Explorer. They got rid of that and put Microsoft Edge on. And that Microsoft Edge isn't compatible with IP Wi-Fi cameras. There's a way of doing it through a small app you download, like a small bit of coding that you put through Microsoft Edge. But to say, you know, you only get like a 4-week trial on it. And I've only not even had it 2 weeks. And it's already fucked up through, you know, on Microsoft Edge, because every time I brought the page up and put my login details, it just froze and hung Microsoft's Edge. And I kept having to press Alt Control Delete just to get out of Edge. And earlier, right, I didn't realise I turned all my firewalls off, which was a bit stupid. And I was on Chrome looking for something, and all of a sudden this pop-up comes up. Your computer is infected with a very dangerous virus. You need to get it sorted out straight away. Please contact, you know, customer services for a technician to help you. It's one of them scam ones, you know. And I'm pressing escape and it wouldn't come off. I thought, fuck, you know, what's going on here? Now, usually my Chrome used to like save all the tabs. And if I exited it and then reopened it, all the tabs will be there. But for some reason, it's not doing it now. So I kind of like done Alt Control Delete. Went into the settings, closed down Chrome, came back out of you know, the tabs, hit Chrome again, and it worked now. So I thought, right, hang on a minute, let's do a quick test. You know, get the old apps up. You know, System Mechanic, Advanced System Care, CC Cleaner, get them up and running. Make sure there's no viruses. Get them sorted out. And while that's doing that, I'll make sure that the antivirus is running, So I made sure, or not the well, they were actually running kind of thing through those apps, but I meant like I had to make sure I got Windows Firewall back on, because on the PC you get Defender, and you get well, that's all you do get with Microsoft Defender. But I've got Microsoft Defender and a Zone Alarm on there at the moment, so they're both turned on. So I shouldn't get any more little stupid pop-ups saying that my computer is infected with some crazed ass, a virus that's going to destroy my computer. Because I used to watch a lot of these bloody scamming videos, and what it is a pop-up that does freeze your Internet Explorer or your Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and it's just like a scam. All you got to do is exit the Explorer or Chrome or Edge or Firefox or whatever. You've got the notification up here. Close it down completely. Run like your firewall and antivirus. Make sure they're running. Make sure that the antivirus is running. Wait until that finishes. Shut down your PC. Do a restart, and then just do another quick scan with your antivirus and any other tools you got before you go back on, and it should clear it. Hopefully, well, mine one did anyway. I keep getting a lot of notifications on here tonight. So that's the bad news. The internet's been up and down like crazy. I can't get one lot of the 4 cameras, the ones which have got audio on, working through like Microsoft Edge, because it won't. There's no way you can get it working on Firefox or Chrome or any other particular web browser that I know of. And I don't want to keep installing like God knows how many bleeding browsers. This is going off outside. What's going on outside? So that's the bad news. I was just picking up a light being turned on across the road. Now that's the bad news. The good news is, well, okay, I'll show you what the kind of good news is. I'm going to screen share it, well, otherwise you won't see it. Where is it now? Anyway, let me just drag that over there. Who remembers the YouTube called Mr. Chills? Who knows Chills, the paranormal channel that shows different people's paranormal videos. Well, I just got an email from them, and the email says, I'm writing to you on behalf of the YouTube channel Chills. We specialise in analysing scary and mysterious online videos, and recently reached 6 million subscribers. Your video has been shortlisted to be featured and analysed in one of our upcoming videos. We always provide links back to the original content, so I might get a few more views, some more subscribers, you never know, which will lead to a rise in new viewers to your channel. For any reason you wish your video not to be analysed by us, please let us know within the next 72 hours, and we will honour your request. Well, I'll play you the video in a minute, but I said, okay, cool. I have a better video clip for you to show in another one of your streams. Please check out this one. Now, the one I linked to him, you remember this one, which I showed you the other night. Now, this is one I told him that he could use on another, one of these YouTube videos if he wants to, yeah. But the one he's going to put up, this is going to be like fucking embarrassing, I'll tell you, man, because although there's no sound in it, yeah, you can see me in the living room. Now, if you look down in the door, people are going to think, what the fuck is that? What is it? You see like the white glint there, and then the door starts opening. And I'm just standing there. And you can see like the white glinter. Then that's it, it ends. So he's probably going to say, what do you think it is? Is it some form of spirit? Is it this? Is it that? Well, I was going to say, oh, you know, don't bother about it. Because so it's just a fucking cat. I know it was the cat trying to get in for the door. But no one's going to know about that, you see. Yeah, no beard then. Fucking living room was a lot emptier. I think I only had the cat about a year, so about then. Yeah, about probably a year. So that video is like 2013, 2014, I think. Eight years ago. Why put a fucking video up which is 8 years old? You know, come on. All right, Steve. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and drink my Kong energy drink. But yeah, like, you know, he could have picked something different, you know, like the one with the golf ball, or the one I just linked to him, or, you know, the one in the kitchen, or the one with little Mary running down the hallway. You know, they would have been, you know, a lot better. But, you know, if people don't know that I've got a cat and they watch that video and they see something down at the bottom of the door and you see the door being open, people are going to think, what the fuck is that, you know? How many people would probably think, oh, it's got to be a cat or a dog? No, because people, like, you know, are going to think, yeah, that's like a ghost or some form of paranormal activity going on there. Although we was trying to get paranormal activity, yeah, we was trying to get it that night, but, you know, we didn't expect the cat trying to get in the fucking living room, did we? And that's what it was. I'm damn well sure that was the cat. But, you know, I'm just going to, no, not saying nothing about it. I could do, but I'm not going to bother. Because hopefully that might bring a few more subscribers and viewers to my channel. And for those who ever watch it and start watching some of my earlier videos, especially this one tonight, and they, you know, hear me talking about it, they might say, hey, you know, that was a cat. Well, at least I think it was a cat, you know. I think it was the cat, but, you know, the cat might have been in the living room for I know. It might have been to some fucking, like, form of, like, entity trying to get through the door, but I'm pretty sure it's the bloody cat. Can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure it was. So, was that paranormal? Not really. No, I can't. Oh, I found that coffee, by the way. That half a jar of coffee. That disappeared. I didn't know where the fuck it was, right? Lucky I had another jar. So I opened the new fresh jar yesterday. And this morning I went in there and the bloody coffee jar was on the floor. The half empty one. I thought, how the hell did that get down there? Surprised it wasn't all broken and that, you know, coffee everywhere. I did send you a message back on it. Which I think Angela loves me in one way because, like, you know, She's always complained that, she never gets her notifications. She must have texted me about 20 times today as well. I don't know. Look, you're a married woman. Stop trying to hit on me. Yeah, I checked I checked my emails to see if anyone was interested in one of the little dollies yet, but no one's got back to me as yet. But I will, talk about it again a bit later. No, during the week. Yeah, Twitter sends me a notice. There's we noticed a log into your account on Experience Free from a new device. Well, it wasn't a new device. It's always the same device, which is my computer. I'm gonna have to turn the notifications off. It's doing waiting. Hang on. Oh, Jules. Let's close that one down. No, it's Captain. I'll tell you, I had a right pain in the arse doing these fucking videos today. These cameras. Every time the internet went off, it knocked all my cameras off. And I must have set these cameras up about half a dozen times a day. And I thought, no, I ain't going to do it again. I'll leave it until later. Alerts. Alright, alerts. It's already on alerts. This one. Give me a second because I've got to do that. Pause that for a minute. Go into my settings. Change the sound over from that TV to this TV. I think. Oh, what TV I've got on for the audio at the moment? Right, so it's on the other one. Hang on. So I've got to put it on this one. Minimize that. Bring that back up. Right, hold on. You might have to listen hard because it's a little bit quiet. Now, I'm not saying it's anything paranormal, but you can hear some voices out there. And there ain't no one out there that I know of. And I did actually kind of reset this camera today. Tried to use that brand new tape I bought that. Supposed to be, really good, strong tape. You wouldn't even hold the fucking piece of wood on. So I had to put some new Velcro on. Now you can hear the wind, but it's light comes on and off. There. So it's around about this mark when it gets to here where the little mouse is. You can hear a male and a female. You can see it I'll put it on, wouldn't it, eh? Jackass, Steve. So this is the little motion clip, yeah, because it only picks up a small motion. You know, if I want, like, you know, it continuously recording, I've got to pay like 10 quid a month for it, you know. But if you listen around when it gets to this mark, where I've got the little pointer there, you can hear like a male and a female talking. Now, I'm not saying it's paranormal, but there's no one out there. I think they're up in the other room sleeping. And you can hear someone walking about, but it's not bad. So listen, it's around this area. That's wind. So it's all around this little area. So I don't know if you heard it or not, but all right, catch you later, Dennis. Mr. Dennis. Yeah, well, you know, I got the full fucking miracles. No, mine, like, I'll probably do a fucking stream tonight and bloody in there at golf again. No, sod that. I'm going to have a night off. You had a couple of nights bleeding streaming when we were doing videos. Bloody woman. You want everything you do. I'll send them all over to you and let you have the activity. See how you like it then. No, I did say I'd bring a doll in one day this week anyway. Probably just be one, just a random one. I'm not saying we're going to get activity. I think I probably might bring the nun doll in, which Abby said she was going to attach herself to. But I'm not getting anything from them. I don't feel that they're around much, to be honest with you. But you know, I think last time I did do something, Tina was around still. She said Abby's kind of like moved on, doing other stuff. And I said, would we come back? She goes, maybe. If not, we get someone else away. Just one of the kids thing. Yeah, they just come in. They probably went out for after taking. Now they're home. Gonna hear the fucking kids running around for half an hour or an hour. Not an hour, fucking luck. Right. Don't worry, we were in a spirit box. We will do a doll. We'll get some equipment out. And we'll do it for a few hours so we get to think. I might leave it on overnight. I don't know yet. Oh, don't tell me that, fuck's sake. I'll tell you, kids get more time off school than we used to ever get it when we was younger. Yeah, it was them upstairs. I couldn't even walk around. Bastards. I hope they move because, if there is 7 of them in there, if it's her and him and 5 kids, and she's got another one on the way, that's 8. Freaking normal, man. That means I'll be on the council every fucking day or every couple of days requesting to be moved. So I wouldn't be your house. I don't think she just, really gives a shit, really. As long as she's got a roof over her head, she doesn't really probably want the hassle of moving. Because it can be a hassle moving in it, and it can be very stressful as well. Maybe she just don't want the stress and hassle in moving, and she's okay with having soon to be 8 people in there with her. including herself. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about doing a stream tonight, but as I say, I've decided not to because the internet's been a right pain in the arse for the last 24 hours plus. And I am a little bit tired actually because I've been awake a bit longer than normal today. Trying to find out what the problem is, thinking it might be my side of the gateway, trying to suss out what's wrong with the computer, what's wrong with the router. Is it a cable, like crap. And only find out that is bloody Virgin Media that's screwing up all over the place. And no my luck, I suddenly changed my mind and started doing it. The bloody internet go down again. It just be my luck, So instead of doing that, we just have a talk about, how normal. Wasn't Rose on one of those kind of channels? I don't know, she was on Chills or some other channel, wasn't she? And they used one of her videos. I'm sure it was. Got all my icons crooked up there. Yeah, I could hear them, like, one of them was like banging around up there. And I was in the bathroom, right? So I thought, you know what, fuck them. I was going. I was trying to make out that I was fucking like hammering something, thinking that they might come down and say, what the fuck are you doing? Can you stop knocking on my door, on my wall? See, if they had done that, I'd have said, look, listen here. I'm hammering. I'm putting something up. I'm only going to be doing it for a little while. Not like when your husband was doing it for 4 hours the other week. And the other day it was like for 2 hours. So if I want to hammer something, I will fucking hammer it. And if it scares your kids, I don't give a fuck. So fuck off, you cunt. That's what I would have said to her. But no one came down. I thought, oh shit, You try to get, that confrontation in hope that they come down, they will dig at you. You can have like a little argument. But, I think when they hear me knock, they just ignore it now. I just wish I could ignore them fuckers, to be honest with you, but it's hard to try. It is hard to try and ignore them. So I did manage to get a copy of Internet Explorer on there, which isn't supposed to be possible. But I did get a copy on there. Being here. But when I type in the IP for the cameras, it comes up like that, but then says open in Microsoft Edge. Now, I don't need to open it on Microsoft Edge if it's Internet Explorer. So when I put in the password, username, click login, they won't log in. It flashes and that's it. God, what's that whistling? And if I try clicking on open in that, it doesn't even do that. So the only way I can get out of that is by going to Task Manager, and exiting it. So I can't do anything else. And that's what happens. Same with Edge. As it closes down, it goes. Yeah, I won't be surprised. No, come on, just think about it. You're paying for. I've just upgraded mine. And I'm not too happy myself. Apparently, Virgin Media has put out an apology, but we've paid money to have a near decent internet service, and we're not getting it. Can't see anything on the bbc.co.uk site yet. Search Virgin. Virgin Media internet down again for thousands. 7th May 2021, Virgin Media breach linked customer to porn. Virgin Media faces power issue. That's on 2nd December 2021. There is a lot of stuff on about Virgin Media. Virgin Media O2 has apologised after thousands in the UK reported they were unable to access the internet for the second time in one day. Down Detector, which tracks websites, showed more than 54,000 people reported their home broadcast was not functioning on Tuesday afternoon. It comes as Virgin contacted customers to advise them of price increases averaging at a 13.8 higher bill. The firm apologised for inconvenience caused by the outage. The second outage began about 1600 BST on the 4th of April. That's probably like 4 o'clock our time, which it wasn't. It was a bit earlier than that. Shit, one of my cameras have gone down on here. Yeah, one of the cameras gone off. Just a few hours after Virgin announced it had fixed a previous fault. I shouldn't have fucking said nothing. The problem had seen customers losing connection overnight and into the morning, with just under 26,000 people telling the website they could not access the broadband at 0800. See, I went on Facebook last night and I asked if anyone's got internet access with Virgin, and I got about 20 comments on it. So no, we can't get on. We can't get on. Now the camera's come back on the living room one. But to say, I was going to do one, but I'm a bit curious about, the stream tonight in case it does go down. I ain't going to waste my time doing another stream that keeps going offline. I haven't watched Chill's videos for a while, actually. There's that new one called The Hunter, I think. There's that one. They should turn around and say, right, everyone who lost internet connection will give you, I say £8. I give you £8 back if you lose internet for 2 days. I reckon they should turn around and say, you've had like 2 outages. I know it's like both of them 24 hours, but we will give you, a refund of £8 each. So how much is that? Say 60,000 times 8. There's a lot of money in it. So, yeah, probably do a little doll session tomorrow, maybe. And then a couple of days' time, might do another kitchen one. And then a couple of days like that, we're doing here. You know, if I've had time to sort out that living room a bit more, I try to make a little bit of space in there so we can do like a little living room one. But I am losing internet connection quite a lot in there with that little Wi-Fi camera. You know, the track and trace one, you know, the one with audio on. I keep losing internet connection in there. So the only way I'm going to be able to do it is through BlueStacks. Like so. But you can see the live one's gone offline again. You get sick and tired with the internet not going through. And they say, you know, they said they will give me a booster, but that's going to be like 14 days. There's no way for me to get, you know, stronger internet out there. Which I don't understand because the kitchen one's working at the moment. The 2-bedroom ones are working. I pulled all that out over there again today, looking for my tablet, my Connect Windows tablet. Can't find it anywhere. Nowhere at all. So I might have to say I'll get a new tablet. Not in there. Yeah, there's just an issue with the one in the living room for some reason. It keeps disconnecting. And that's the one I bought. I just saw a shadow in the kitchen then. But it ain't a shadow, it's just where the internet connection keeps going off. When the camera goes off, it does cast a shadow. I think the only way we could work around this, if we had to, but it means spending that more fucking money again, is by not using BlueStacks on that, because that living room one just keeps going offline all the time. I could try changing the camera over. I've got a spare one, but I don't think that will work. So the only way we could probably work around it is use iView. Now, the time I used to have my old DVR system, and I used to have like a long audio cable with the microphone coming through, and we had the audio coming from the microphone and the cable running through here into the bedroom and through an amplifier. That's the only way we could probably do it, but to get sound, because these ain't going off at all. The only one went off today was that one for a few seconds. That went off. That one also went off for about 10 seconds, then came back on. But these are ones I've been trying to get back running on the Microsoft Cloud, but Microsoft Cloud is not letting me log in. So tomorrow I'm going to try and remember to do some Google searching for a uninstaller software to uninstall Cloud do a clean, like, uninstall of it, run CC Cleaner and a couple other programs, get rid of any other programs that you might have missed out, do a computer reboot, then reinstall Cloud again. I keep saying Cloud, I mean Edge. So uninstall Edge, clean the system for any junk files that might be left behind, reinstall Edge, and then do the same thing as before when I got the cameras working last time. Now, I did try taking this camera out from here, and if that tape was strong enough, which I thought it would have been, I'd put it in the kitchen on the windowsill outside, that one. But the tape wasn't strong enough. So, and I kind of ran out of Velcro as well, so I couldn't use Velcro. Yeah, I had pizza tonight. I still got half it left. Bought a 12-inch pizza and a portion of garlic bread. Guy brought it round and he goes, "Oh, I stuck in a couple of chicken wings in for you." I thought, "Oh, cheers, mate." So that's right, you're a good customer. But it fucking cost me 18 quid. You be quiet, you've been fed. 18 quid for a pizza. So that's why I only eat half, because tomorrow that other half is going to be my dinner for tomorrow. Cold pizza. I don't like warming up pizza. So I've got 5 slices to eat tomorrow. I ate all the garlic bread. I ate the chicken wings because they are spicy. I don't like eating cold spicy chicken wings. But I've also got those pre-cooked barbecue chicken. I bought another 2 packets of those the other day. Now in the fridge, so I can eat one of those. I'll get a bit hungry again later in the evening. Put a claim in and tell them you ain't paying the bill. They just automatically take out your bank account. If they don't get the money, they just disconnect you, won't they? And then they take you to court for breaching your contract. Oh, it's been quiet up there. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why I feel really tired though. I didn't get too much sleep last night. Kept waking up. You know, I had my phone with me, beside me, and I was doing the speed check and still weren't connecting. So I thought, all right, fuck it, phone back down, back to sleep for a little while. Kept like dozing off and waking up every half hour. I'm going to go a bit to sleep now because I'm fucking knackered, man. I'm really knackered. Right, night, Ian. Night. I'll catch you tomorrow. She's only going because I'm not getting a dole out tonight. Oh, Steve, you're boring. You're not getting a dole out, so I'm going to go to bed. We'll go to bed then, woman. I'll probably be on tomorrow anyway. Because if I go to bed earlier tonight, at least I'll be more refreshed for tomorrow night. Let's say, bring a doll in here, stick it in the mirror, and do some little experiments like we used to do. And then that'll be tomorrow. The following night, I might take the night off. And then, what day is tomorrow? So tomorrow's Wednesday. So we do a stream tomorrow. if the internet's not fucking up. Thursday I take it the night off, and then Friday we do another one in the kitchen. And if I've done any cleaning and tidying up in the living room within them days, then either Saturday or Sunday you might try to do one in the living room. But again, I say the camera keeps going off. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse because there ain't going to be no audio. So I've got to try to work on getting a better signal in there somehow, which is going to be near impossible because, you know, I've not got the router, the booster sent to me yet. Because they said up to 14 days. Get off my chair. Keep fucking scratching everything, you little shit. I tell you, she scratched that wall out near the door so bad. I've got to get some polyfiller or something here and fill it up. I already done it once a couple of years ago, and she's like really wrecked it at the bottom. So I've got to get some more polyfiller and I like fill the hole up. The scratch like that. So I've got to get that all sorted out. Right, good night everyone. You're too late. Time count, I'm going, I'm tired. I'm just going to sit and probably watch a couple of videos before I go to bed. Because I've been awake most of the night and half the day trying to get the computer working, and when it wasn't even a computer, it's fucking Virgin Media offline twice today. Thousands and thousands of people losing internet connection. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I might watch for one video then go to bed. So I'm bloody tired. But so I'll try to be on tomorrow night, yeah. Alright, good night all. Catch you later. Have a good one.